Parliament's Budget Office is recommending state funding for business in the hotel and tourism sector, rent holidays and massive cuts on non-essential government spendings to cushion Kenya's economy from the impact of the COVID-19. As Sam Ogina now reports, the National Assembly is expected to consider these proposals on Tuesday next week as they discuss the supplementary budget and President Uhuru Kenyatta's tax adjustment proposals.
Coronavirus is not only taking a toll on the country's health, but it has the potential of leaving behind a battered economy whose recovery might take over 10 months. Parliament's Budget Office, the think tank to Parliament's Budgets and Appropriations Committee, warning that it will not be until the end of March 2021 for the economy to heal. With job and salary cuts already evident as the pandemic strolls through, the Budget Office is also warning of suppressed cash flow among households in the tourism sector, therefore recommending a government response package to fund these businesses seen as more vulnerable to keep their workers for at least 3 months. The funding to come from expenditure cuts and emergency borrowing, that already being affected by the National Treasury. With the agricultural sector contributing at least 3 trillion shillings annually to the economy, the flour industry has been the hardest hit with the closure of international markets. The Budget Office is proposing major focus on the flour industry and the food subsector to be backed by government support to keep workers on the payroll through social transfers. In the housing sector, the Budget Office is proposing for an introduction of tax measures to allow landlords not to charge rent for a specified period of time, utilize the forfeited rent to offset the residential rental income tax. This to cushion citizens who face financial uncertainties, especially the ones not benefiting with the income tax relief as directed by the President. To plug these financial gaps, the Budget Office has backed Treasury's directive on expenditure cuts across government ministries and departments, but also advocating for the debt restructuring that includes extension of the country's debt maturity period and ultimately a reduction on government spending on non-essential services. The National Assembly convenes on Wednesday to consider Treasury measures on combating coronavirus in the country, but most importantly, how to secure the future of an ordinary Kenyan whose economic well-being continues to be battered by the COVID-19 pandemic. Sam Ogina, Citizen TV.